I love the show.
Thank you.
I'm completely addicted to it. It's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You know, I've been getting a lot of similar responses to that, with people saying they're addicted, they're obsessed. And I knew that we were onto something when that was literally these nonstop texts I've been getting from people.
So where did you get the idea for this?
I was literally driving in my car one day, and there was a news story about Puffy on the radio, and I thought, hip-hop is so cool. I got to do something in hip-hop. I've been doing too much political stuff. We got to mix it up with some hip-hop. And then I instantly thought about King Lear and The Lion in Winter, and then the whole thing just started growing from there. And then my next thought was I should call Lee Daniels, because we were working together on The Butler at the time. And that was the beginning of the show.
The question that artists who have popular stuff get asked all the time is, why do people like it? I think people like it just because Fox spent a boatload of money promoting it. But
Mark, that's very cynical. That's a very cynical response.
But there's other good things about it. Why do people like it?
I think there's something universal about it. It's a story about a family. It's a story about a very wealthy family that's tearing itself apart over money and power, which has sort of been a beloved theme in theater and film and TV since the beginning of time. And we got hip-hop music. I mean, what else could you ask for? It's a perfect combination.
Great.
Yeah, there's something. If you were taking a very familiar concept, which is the nighttime soap opera, and then infusing this element of it being an African-American family, very wealthy, music business, sort of a new take on a familiar genre, which is a good thing.
In addition to doing Game Change, you also wrote Recount, so you've done politics, as we said. In the current Republican field, early yet, of the 16 to 35 candidates who are running, or might run, who's interesting? Who would you like to write about?
Who would I like to write about?
Who would make a good character?
Well, you know, there's certainly not as interesting a set of characters as there were in 2012. I mean, that was a fantastic group of characters. However, these candidates are I'm much more encouraged by these set of candidates because I think they actually are much more qualified to be doing the job. I don't think there's not really the crazy eccentrics that we had last time, right? I mean, Rand Paul is a lot of fun. He's a dynamic guy. He's a very independent streak to him, which I think is appealing to people. Chris Christie's a great character, always, because he says it like he calls it, so that's always fun. I don't know. I think it's going to be... I'm looking forward to these debates because I think you have a lot of people of a lot of substance, and we're going to get to... I think it's going to be much more elevated than it was in 2012.
It's an optimistic American.
I know you're doing Hunger Games. You're doing so much stuff.
Keep him busy.
Okay, so tell us what it's like to work with Jennifer Lawrence and Oprah, and you know, give us some gossip. Give us some Hollywood gossip. Come on.
Well, first of all, who do you get along with better, Oprah or Jennifer Lawrence? Let's start
I don't really know Jennifer Lawrence at all. So Oprah, the thing that's neat about Oprah is that Oprah is her public persona is her private persona. That's just what she's like. So
she gives you a car?
She gives me a car every time I see her. It's crazy. Yeah, there's always something under my chair whenever I see her. She's just super cool and fun to be around, and everything sort of you'd imagine what Oprah is. And I have to say, on the publicity tour for The Butler,
Lee Daniels, The Butler.
Lee Daniels, The Butler, although Lee and I just call it The Butler. And I appreciate that poster over there just says The Butler.
Yeah,
I feel like you did that for me. It is a collector's item. Is that Oprah had my back. I mean, Oprah talked about the writer in a way that most actors don't, and it was very cool and very appreciated.
Does she know you're also an actor?
I don't know if she does know. Although when she found out I was in the movie The Butler, she got very excited, and then at the next screening she said, "I saw you in the movie." And I was like, you know, Oprah, just trying to deliver.
You're on a bus in the movie.
I am a bus. I'm
Congrats on Empire.